Good morning, YouTube. It is I, Lambo Guy 633. So, I wanted to come back in front of the camera for a bit to just give you a little quarterly channel report. I'm gonna try to make this a regular thing on my channel. So, yeah, after today, I'll probably be back in another 3 months for the summer report. But how are you guys doing today? I'll check the chat later because I can't do it on my phone. So yeah, today I just kind of wanted to talk about what I've been doing, where I've gone. You know, just kind of explain why I haven't really done anything yet this year, except for last video I did was the Abandoned Nevada short out in Mound House. But real soon, I will explain to you guys what will be happening this year. Streamlabs would let me see the channel chat on here. I see 5 of you in here. Welcome in. Alright, so what's today? March 4th. So I wanted to talk about what I'm gonna be doing on the channel this spring at least, and then also a couple things that I've got going on as well on YouTube, not really confined within the channel. So I don't know if you guys know already, but I have been working on making some edited parodies for the Edit Collab 5, which is now being hosted by Falcon RPG. If you guys are in the editing community and you know who he is, you know, great editor, go subscribe sometime. Yeah, so I'm back in that. I've already got a bunch of clips submitted, and I'm looking forward to doing that. And so, let's see. Yeah, I think it's gonna be on Falcon's channel, so definitely go subscribe and click that notification bell, because I'm most likely going to be in it, because I submitted a bunch of clips. I've also got a couple more things that I wanted to do for that collab. I mean, in total, I've probably got, well, actually, I have 11 clips that I submitted for that collab, and I've probably got 1 or 2 more that I maybe want to do. So there's that, and then, god damn, why is my throat? Sorry, I've been clearing my throat a lot, but let's see. Okay, so editing Collab 5. That's a nice looking Jetta. I've also announced the Hoops and Yo-Yo 25th anniversary edit collab that I'm going to be trying to do mostly through this spring and early summer, because I'm going to have it, you know, I set a date for July 7th for when the collab is going to drop. So far, nobody's joined it yet. So definitely, like, if you're an editor and you want to join, go find the video that announces it and click the link in the description that links you to the Discord server. And yeah, I mean, it's gonna be really fun because I wanted to do edits of, like, you know, with all the great editors, you know, like, you know, Editora, Falcon RPG, Scoff Bippy, you know, any of those other guys, you know, like Glitch Blood. You know, just kind of get back into, you know, the collab kind of community or whatever. Because last year, you know, I hosted the Hoofs and Yo-Yo Ruin Christmas collab, and then shit came up, and then I had to cancel that. Which, by the way, I'm bringing that back again this year because I wanted to try again. And I've still got everybody's clips that they submitted for that. So I'm not gonna really start it back up again until later this year because I have most of what I need for that collab. So 2 collabs, and then I've got, I did say I was going to try to hit the Bend in Nevada harder this year, because I already did the place up here in Mound House that I don't really know about. What even is that place? Like, if you're a historian for, you know, Nevada historian or whatever, and you've got knowledge of places from like the 90s, 2000s, 2010s, whatever, get in touch and tell me what that place was. And then, yeah, you know, quarterly channel reports, enough said. Because this is the first one that I want to try to get into like a groove, you know. You know, get into the groove, get back into making stuff on the channel, because I've just been feeling so burnt out lately. Because following the cancellation of Up to Speed, I've just been kind of stuck in this creative rut. Also, I need to like collaborate with more people, you know, in my area, and kind of, you know, outlying areas as well. Because I've got a friend who lives in the Bay Area, and I was in talks with him about maybe starting up a video project if he was interested. And it would be similar to that show, Another Dirty Room. You know, the one with Dan Bell and those guys going into dirty motels and just tearing the place up and investigating. I wanted to do like a, well, I don't know. I don't know if really it would be more inspired by or more just like a copycat video series. Because, you know, Dan Bell and those other guys, they kind of pioneered that genre of going into dirty motels, picking it apart, investigating it, telling people what they find, going through everything that they found, and then reviewing the place collectively. And it's like, you know, I'm sure there's probably people out there that would want to copy that format. But the thing is, it's got to be distinct, you know. You know, you got to kind of give it your own spice. So that's kind of what I was thinking privately, you know, just to myself, just kind of brainstorming, like, how could I do my own version of what these guys did and have it be just as funny, informative, and entertaining? Something in here is fucking vibrating. That's my ratchet. No, it's not my ratchet set. Fucking, I don't know, but it's driving me crazy. So yeah, I mean, other than all that, I think that's pretty much it. yeah, definitely just, you know, I want to try to get more stood out this year. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to figure out how to get the chat on here. I might have to just use a separate device to look at chat messages. It would be nice if I could get like a Streamlabs widget on my watch, and it had a feature where I could just go look at the channel chat, and I could just kind of, you know, glance at my watch every now and then, just maybe read them. But other than that, you know, I'd probably have to get a separate device just to look at chat messages. Or Streamlabs needs to do better and make it so that I can view chat messages on mobile. Something else that I wanted to say real quick. I want to try to avoid promising you guys something that I can't deliver on, because I've had problems with that in the past. You know, especially with Conversation Cruiser and Up to Speed, where I promise you guys, you know, we're gonna do more. We're definitely doing more episodes this year, and then we just completely flaked on it. You know, very, very lacking, and it makes me feel bad because I basically, you know, like just said, hey, we're definitely doing this, and then we just don't do it. And yeah, you know, I'm sure you guys are saying, oh, but yeah, you know, we understand, because, you know, people, you know, have things come up in their lives, and it's like, yeah, you know, people have shit going on in their lives all the time, but, you know, you got to try to make an effort. You know, I gotta hold myself to some kind of standard, you know. I just realized I haven't had my morning soda yet. I accidentally got the zero sugar shit at Walmart because they put everything in Walmart together in the soda aisle. So it's like when you're looking for the regular stuff, and the cans and the boxes, they look so similar as well. You can't even see the zero sugar part. So be careful or you end up grabbing the wrong stuff. And I didn't realize I grabbed it until it was too late. So now I gotta finish this stuff. But then again, I've been plugging away at it for a little bit, so. I mean, it's not really that bad though. Just, I don't know. I try to avoid stuff with aspartame. Different medical helicopter over there than what is usually parked there. Well, I guess since I can't think of anything else, I'll just kind of go on my merry way then once I get a chance to end the stream. But yeah, you know, thank you guys that have showed up. I want to try to do this as often as I can. Just give you guys little updates here and there. Yeah, you know, again, because this is I want to make this a quarterly kind of thing. So do it like, you know, since I did it March for spring. Let's see. So yeah, I'll be back in June for the next quarterly channel report for the summer. And, you know, we'll keep doing it, you know, fall, winter, and into next year. And I guess just do it until I figure out, you know, I guess just do it until I get bored or whatever. But I just want to keep you guys informed. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here then. Thank you guys so much for showing up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and all that bullshit. And yeah, I'm gonna be on my merry way up to Reno now, so bye.